Right, welcome guys. Doctor Who. Apparently it's not cancelled. Apparently it's going to be on hiatus until 2027. Interesting. This is not confirmed. This is from the Mirror. A shit rag who may or may not have a good track record with Doctor Who. But I do know that people are clutching at straws with this, going, oh, it means it's not cancelled, this is confirmation. This is not confirmation. This is equal to me saying it's cancelled. It's the same thing. Someone reporting what an insider has said. The Mirror is in no way more legitimate than me. It's just not. Just because it's a publicised print media doesn't mean that it is in any way more legitimate than me. It's just not. Old media is dead. Legacy media is dead. So there are some absolute imbeciles reporting this as if it's confirmed. It's not confirmed. This is speculation and rumour. And this also contradicts what the BBC themselves have said. Is that without new funding, it cannot continue this show. That's something that they themselves have said. It's impossible for them to continue this show without a production partner. Now, there will be some morons that go, but you can't. That's something they themselves have said. You can't deny it. So I thought we'd take a look. Hit subscribe if you are new here, guys. And do turn those bell notifications on. But let's take a look at this, right? So, Doctor Who reportedly on hiatus until 2027. 2 more seasons planned. But still no BBC confirmation. And this is on Doctor Who TV. And they're just reporting what the Mirror said. So, Doctor Who fans will apparently face a hiatus from TV screens. But the situation may not be as dire as some fans have feared if a recent report from the Mirror is to be believed. So despite ongoing concerns about falling ratings, which we're going to be looking at in another video, uncertain cast futures and the potential end of the Disney co-production deal, the show is reportedly not being cancelled. Right. No matter what you think, if you love this show, you're being naive. You're naive to the fact that this should be cancelled. Even if you like this show. If you've got any objectivity and any critical thinking skills, this show should be cancelled. Why? Because it costs a hell of a lot of money for nothing. For no views. Okay? 1.5 million is the lowest that it's ever been. This show is a record breaker, but not for good reasons. Now, the BBC are dumb. And if they had all the money in the world, they, I'm sure, would continue down this path regardless. Right? Because they are ideologically captured. But objectively speaking, this show should get cancelled. These are the worst ratings it has ever had. And it's not like the people that have stayed to watch this are reviewing it particularly better over on Rotten Tomatoes or anything either. This isn't well liked. It doesn't have good ratings. Thumbs up for the puppy. And so it should get cancelled. It's got cancelled before for higher ratings than this. The population of the UK has increased. It should be higher, not lower. Season upon season, it shouldn't be going down in ratings. That tells you that there's a problem. And when there's a problem, you overhaul the creative staff. And if you don't, then you're ideologically captured. Because what's the purpose of producing content if not for people to watch it? And so if people don't watch it, you're not producing the content. The correct kind of content, are you? And so the creative staff are obviously the ones where the buck stops with them. But again, there'll be some morons that disregard these really basic facts. So instead, it is said to be taking a pause until its return in 2027 with 2 additional series planned, by showrunner Russell T Davies. So the article, citing unnamed production sources, claims that scripts for the Series 16 are nearly complete and that Series 17 has already been mapped out. One insider is quoted as saying, quote, "Whether or not Disney stays, the expectation is that the show will continue." The expectation, so it's not confirmed. Yes. There will be a gap while the scripts are finalised, the episodes are filmed, and the editing process takes place. But we'll be back. The wait won't be forever, just a big pause. What? A big pause? I'm pretty certain Russell T Davies has spoken about Season 3 scripts already. Oh, I'm damn certain he already has. June of 2024. Here you go. Russell T Davies is already writing a 3rd Doctor Who season. How fucking long does this thing take then? You're going to tell me those scripts aren't finalised after 12 months? Behave! Come on! Anyone saying that this is a given, that this is now, yeah, this is legit, you're ignoring things that Russell T Davies himself has already said. He's already said this. Right? God damn. I don't know why it's not even coming up with it now. This is really bizarre. Ah, here you go. During a recent interview with the Radio Times, Russell T Davies revealed he's now writing a 4th script for a potential 3rd season of Doctor Who, despite one having yet to be commissioned by either Disney or the BBC. "I'm working on the 4th script now for Season 3. So the 4th episode for Season 3 was a year ago. A year ago. Yes, they would have finished this by now. But that's the same for every TV programme. I shouldn't say we're confident because that's asking for a fool, but we're very confident, to be honest, and we'll just keep going. Amazing. We might be shooting those scripts early next year. Those scripts have to be ready by about August for prep. So here's what he said. Shooty is off to do a play, The Importance of Being Earnest, right? Which he's doing. And so we're coming back after that. Amazingly, we thought... we might be shooting those scripts early next year. This is in 2024. Those scripts have to be ready by about August of last year. So anyone saying that they need to get scripts finished is an imbecile. You're ignoring what he himself has said. For prep, and it's June. We're not behind, but all my deadlines are just going to slap me in the face like mad. That's my summer ruined. So he even acknowledged that he's not behind. But remember, the Doctor Who Shills will be like, "Oh my god, it's confirmed. It's coming back." Is it? Is it? Why do they need to get the scripts done for Series 16 when they'd apparently already done them? Huh? So as Doctor Who TV note, while this may sound reassuring, it's worth emphasising that the BBC has still not confirmed any future series, despite some outlets running with the headline as if this was an official confirmation. It's not. Quotes attributed to Russell T Davies in the article, referencing multiple writers and a script on its 6th draft, are sourced from an older issue of Doctor Who magazine, not a new interview. The article also touches on the question of Disney's role going forward. Since 2023, Doctor Who's been co-produced with Disney+, bringing a reported budget increase of up to $10 million per episode. Much of that, according to the report, $10 million per episode, and it's getting 1.5 million views. That's fucking atrocious. Bringing a reported budget, blah, blah, blah. Much of that, according to the report, goes towards upgrading the show's visuals to meet 4K streaming standards. A return to BBC-only production could scale back to 2K, potentially cutting costs without halting production entirely. So another unnamed source says, Doctor Who's an expensive show to make, with its effects budget taking up a significant part of the overall spend. So if Disney were to withdraw its funding, then there wouldn't be as significant an impact on production as some fans may think. The TARDIS set is still standing in Cardiff, all ready to go on new adventures. Well, yeah, sure, but this is still nonsense. The future Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor remains uncertain. The article claims he may have already filmed his regeneration. He has already filmed it. I've confirmed that. I might not return for Series 16, but this remains unverified despite some strong indications. Adding to the ambiguity is the absence of a Christmas special, which would mark the first time the show has skipped the festive period since its 2005 revival. Instead, fans will just have a spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea. While the Mirror's report presents an optimistic picture, it contains little that's genuinely new. The only fresh details of note is the suggestion that savings from dropping 4K requirements could allow production to continue without Disney. Yeah, but doubtful though. So there you go. No BBC confirmation. Disney's still uncertain. This is not confirmation at all. And anyone that says it is an imbecile. And it also directly contradicts what Rusty Davies, he himself, has said. So leave your thoughts down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.